Adapt to the pandemic, a new epidemic is emerging in the suburbs. First responders tell 11 Alive they're seeing a spike in people overdosing and dying, many times after unknowingly taking drugs laced with fentanyl.
11 Alive's Don White is looking into what may be fueling all of this and shares the message from a Metro family trying to prevent others from dealing with a loss like theirs.
He was just the sweetest kid in the entire world.
Lauren Hodge says her brother Robbie had a big heart.
He would help anyone in need, no matter what.
Jennifer Hodge, Robbie's mom, says his drug addiction started after a surgery when he was a teen.
He had his appendix taken out when he was 15 years old. And that was the beginning of Robbie Hodge with pain pills.
He got better, but as time passed, Jennifer says she knew Robbie's old habits were coming back. She filmed this video, making him promise he wouldn't use drugs.
I promise you, I'll call you every day.
1 month after this video, Robbie's cousin died from a drug overdose. 2 hours after that, Jennifer found her son unresponsive at home.
I looked at him. His eyes were wide open, just sitting there.
She had to immediately call back my aunt and say, call 911, Robbie's dead too.
One pill. That's what Jennifer says ended her son's life after getting what he thought was a Xanax from a friend. She says the anti-anxiety drug was laced with fentanyl. Paramedics revived Robbie and he was rushed to the hospital.
And that is where he stayed for 5 days on life support until we had to make the decision to pull the plug.
That line of overdosing and death is becoming more narrower. You may walk in and see pills that you think are ecstasy, or you think are oxy, or you think are some other type of more common narcotic, but what you don't know is what has that been laced with.
Chief Laundry Murkison with Clayton County Fire and Emergency Services says calls for suspected drug overdoses steadily rose by about 30% since 2018.
A lot of our specific overdoses, here in the county, are more driven toward men.
Murkison says about 45% of calls are for people ages 20 to 40, and 75% of the calls come in Monday through Friday.
A dose of fentanyl smaller than the point on a ballpoint pen can kill you. It's truly a game of Russian roulette.
Robbie's family has a message as they continue to mourn a promising life gone at just 23 years old.
You hear about all the drugs that are being laced and you just think, it won't be me. I know my guy, I know my dealer. They would never do that to me. But at the end of the day, sometimes they either don't care about you as much as you think that they do.
Dawn White, 11 Alive News.
Help is always available if you or someone you know is struggling with substance abuse. The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration has a free 24/7 hotline that you can call. You can see the number on your screen. It is 1-800-662-HELP.